you? Do you tell him you burn it, or do you lie to him like you did?
He admires you.
And tell Sexyy Red, little old bitch ain't nothing but a calm bucket. Nothing to do with her pussy being contaminated.
No.
Did I sell my soul? Should I just tell them the truth? Yes, I'm with the Illuminati.
And what's crazy is I seen a video. Oh, you guys, I seen a video where she said her own was faking.
Every single time the public collectively thinks they've heard the absolute limit regarding the St. Louis rapper, a completely new, unfiltered layer of internet lore uncovers itself. The discourse surrounding her has completely mutated. We are no longer just discussing her notoriously raunchy, chart-topping lyrics or her unapologetic persona. Instead, the internet has dove headfirst into a darker, much more complex labyrinth of conspiracy theories, highly public breakups, and massive public health debates. Initially, people thought she was just catching these diseases to give black women a bad rep, but it's becoming very clear that she genuinely loves living like this. And the crazy thing is, she is the absolute first person to spill the tea about her own alleged infections. Like, why do we need to know every single man you've allowed to blow your back out left a little infection in there for you to deal with? Some people are looking at the sheer volume of wild rumors following her and asking the ultimate question, is this whole thing just a massive humiliation ritual to get her officially initiated into the industry? And in as much as that sounds completely crazy, there are some major receipts of this possibly being the case. And baby, we will be getting into every single bit of it. Unless you've been living under a total rock for these last few years, you have definitely heard the name Sexyy Red. And 10 times out of 10, it's either because someone is dragging her for her overly raunchy lyrics, or because one of the several men she's messed with is publicly exposing her for having some kind of STD. In fact, she was even exposed for being an industry escort very early in her career. The receipts are incredibly messy, and the drama is highly contagious. It all started when she posted a video of herself getting freaky with her side piece on her IG stories. The Instagram story incident is where the internet's jaw hit the floor. In an industry where public images are meticulously managed by entire teams of publicists, an explicitly private video featuring Sexyy Red suddenly appeared directly on her official Instagram page. This wasn't no regular explicit video, it was a whole adult movie, and you could see her face perfectly in it. Immediately, the internet's resident conspiracy theorists clocked in for an overtime shift. The prevailing theory running rampant through X and TikTok was that she was being forced by an unseen industry hand to undergo a public humiliation ritual, sacrificing her public dignity to enter the highest echelons of fame. However, she later came out and shut the rumors down, claiming that she wasn't the one who posted it. She said, "I'm so heartbroken. Anybody that know me knows I wouldn't do no goofyish like that." She later denied leaking the video again during an interview on The Breakfast Club, but the excuse she gave had the entire world looking at her sideways. According to her, her Instagram app was already open on her phone, and the explicit video was sitting right there on the screen. Then she claimed that when she tossed her phone onto the couch, the phone somehow touched itself, unlocked the device, navigated the interface, and posted the video completely without her knowing. Girl, there is absolutely no way she actually thought anyone in their right mind was going to believe that phantom couch defense. Anyway, things got even worse for her when Twitch streaming giant Adin Ross entered the chat and seemingly exposed her for being an industry escort. During a massive live stream with media personality DJ Academics, Adin casually dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through the entire community. He revealed that he had actively paid for her services, hitting her up right after the explicit tape leaked. According to him, she was down to get her back blown by him as long as he dropped a bag on her. Basically, she was selling it, and he bought that cookie for the night. During the live stream, Academics pushed him for details, prompting a hilarious back and forth. Announce something, but I don't know if I should say it. Say it. You know, don't you? I did. Sexyy Red. Okay, there we go. Some truth. How was it? It was good. It was really good. She was throwing it back. You could handle it? Nah, she was kind of being the dominant one. Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. When I seen that sex tape of hers drop, I jerked off to it, and that's what made me hit her up. You're lying. No, I'm being for real. And just before people could even say anything, Sexyy Red came out herself and admitted that Adin did, in fact, pay her to hook up with him. She completely owned the narrative, flipping the script to reveal that Adin was still a virgin at the time and paid her to take his virginity card. She publicly stated, "You paid me to take your virginity, and I did just that." Naturally, she got a tremendous amount of backlash for this, and the public dragged her for filth. What is even more disturbing about this whole situation is that at the exact time the tape got leaked and this encounter happened, she was already a few weeks pregnant. Which means all of this was going down while she was actively expecting. But little did we know, this was actually just the tip of the absolute iceberg. Naturally, her baby daddy was pressed as hell when he found out she was giving that box out while pregnant. Feeling completely humiliated, he jumped onto Instagram Live to air out the ultimate dirty laundry, exposing her for allegedly having herpes. He didn't just accuse her of being unfaithful, he leveled serious public health allegations, claiming Sexyy explicitly told him she was purposely messing with people with the sole intention of burning them. He yelled into the camera, "Y'all's favorite rapper." She said she burning. So everybody getting burnt. You gotta be strong for the detention of a side piece. It's not for the weak, and I'm the weak. Remember you started this. He directly confronted her online, saying, "Why you lying? Do all know what's going on with you? Do you tell them you burning, or do you lie to them like you did me? When you going to keep it gangster? You lied to me for 6 months, and then you told me you had that. You can't get rid of that." Sexyy Red realized the gravity of the situation and went on her own live stream to defend her name, claiming she had the paperwork to prove she was completely clean. She argued that you can only contract it if someone is having an active outbreak, stating, "So for all my people that I put that on in the past or in the future, I don't got this. My paperwork coming up. I ain't faking no paperwork, I ain't no faking that. If I get on here and tell y'all that, y'all know I ain't going to tell y'all no lies on my daughter. You talking about young boy got this, he ain't doing no faking." Now, the main reason people were so quick to believe her baby daddy when he came out with those intense allegations is that just not too long before this, she was already getting dragged over another incredibly messy public health situation. She got caught allegedly linking up with popular adult content creator Gucci right before he got exposed for giving people HSV. The whole Gucci situation blew up after famous OnlyFans creator Davis went on TikTok looking completely emotional, accusing Gucci of giving her HSV too. According to Da, she linked up with him back when she was only 19 to shoot a collaborative video, but he allegedly never told her about his diagnosis. So, how exactly did Sexyy Red get involved in this viral nightmare? Well, someone on Twitter who used to be close to Gucci before the fallout posted a highly controversial list of 50 women that Gucci had slept with since he tested positive for HSV too. And Sexy's name was sitting right there at number 6. When all this mess came out, Adin Ross, the same guy who admitted to paying her for a check earlier, invited Gucci onto his live stream to address everything. Obviously, Adin wanted to confirm this because he had slept with Sexyy too and wanted to know if he had to run to the clinic. Not only that, but Adin admitted he had also paid to sleep with some of the other women seen in Gucci's videos and was terrified he caught the virus since he got with them after Gucci did. Gucci pulling up his results on screen only made the internet more skeptical. He confirmed he didn't have HSV too, but admitted he was positive for HSV1. He tried to explain, so positive for HSV1 means you do not have herpes. It means you have had probably like sore mucosal stuff like this. And this is very common in the whole world, right? 2 out of 3 people in the world have HSV1. But a lot of people felt like this was just a huge load of BS because the test results he provided were outdated from all the way back in 2023. Why the hell would anyone in their right mind believe he doesn't have HSV2 today when he can't even confidently show recent, up-to-date results? The streets were saying Sexyy Red was getting freaky with him around that exact same time frame, and, baby, people started pulling out serious receipts to back it up. One of the main things folks brought up was a photo Gucci had posted just a few days earlier after being invited backstage at one of Sexy's exclusive club performances. Gucci tried to brush it off, saying, "Why every time y'all see me with a female y'all think I'm smashing? Can I just chill? Can I hang out? Oh god, I'm a grown gangster superhero. Leave me alone." And we absolutely cannot forget the rumors that Sexyy was messing with Chief Keef and Boozy too. But according to the streets, neither one of them wanted to claim her publicly because of all those nasty hygiene rumors that have been following her around like a dark cloud. The Boozy and Sexyy rumors really picked up speed after she posted a photo of herself in bed with some unidentified man who was wearing a federal ankle monitor. And baby, y'all already know the internet does not need much to start building a whole forensic case. At the time, Boozy was walking around with a highly visible ankle monitor because of his open federal case. So people immediately put two and two together and said, "Oh, that has to be Boozy." But Boozy wanted absolutely no parts of the Sexyy Red universe. The exact second people started claiming it was him, he hopped on X and shut the whole thing down real quick, tweeting, "I'm blocking all you MFS in my DM asking, is that me on picture with Sexyy Red? Y'all see that ain't my ankle size or color. Find someone else to play with. I'm on vacation with my daughter." Then there's Chief Keef, who ended up getting dragged into a whole different mess when it came out that Sexyy Red and Cuban Doll had serious tension over him. It all started when Sexyy posted a bunch of photos of herself and Chief Keef looking real cozy on Instagram with her song You My Everything playing romantically over it. But just like the rest of her other relationships, things didn't go too far with those men either because those exact same hygiene rumors kept following her around. Right after all that Chief Keef mess, Chicago rapper Vaughnoff 1700 jumped straight into the chat and made things infinitely worse. He hopped on Facebook and seemingly hinted that Sexyy may have allegedly passed him something after they linked up. He replied to a Facebook post he made in which he said, "I just got out the shower and my D still stink." What the F, man? He replied to this post again just a few days later to give a graphic update on the situation, explicitly stating that he had messed with Sexyy that night, leaving the internet in absolute shambles. She low-key made things worse when she basically confirmed her links to the long-rumored Illuminati-adjacent group, the Masons. It all started when somebody reposted a bunch of lavish gifts Sexyy had allegedly received from the group, along with a card that explicitly said, "Welcome to the Masonic, Big Sexy." Apparently, Sexyy had posted it herself on her stories not too long ago, probably thinking nobody would catch the fine details, but baby, the internet watches absolutely everything. And once people saw that card, they immediately started screaming Illuminati. Then, her own hairstylist added massive fuel to the fire by posting a live clip where they were casually talking about her leaving her personal belongings at the Freemason temple. The stylist said, the elevator at the what's it called? The Freemason place. We were at the temple. Watch and stop right there, because I think you're going to want to hear this. Sexyy Red went live online and practically revealed to the world that she might have actually sold her soul for the fame. She looked directly into the camera and said, "It's time for me to just keep it a honey with y'all. Like, yes, they got me in this. I don't know, I can't get out of it. I'm getting too much money. I don't want to get out of it. That's what y'all want to hear. Now I'm saying it. They talking about stop playing. We just left this Hollywood party, baby. This Balenciaga party with Balenciaga. Messing with Lindy. Lindy cool, he cool. What'd it say? When you get your Texas, bring me Balenciaga himself." Now, I'm not saying any of this is 100% true, but everyone cannot possibly be telling the exact same lie. No shade. As usual, the public had some very strong thoughts. Like one commentator who noted, even if she doesn't have it, the fact she released an entire lip gloss line with STD and SDI names doesn't help her case at all. Her caricature has dragged her name through the mud. I wish she used all this marketing energy for something better. Another person said, "It's a literal crime to pass on STDs without informing the other party. She should be charged if she's out here passing around diseases." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Sexyy Red's exes and industry links coming out to expose her alleged stank box? Do you think she is a brilliant marketing mastermind playing the internet like a fiddle? Or do you really think all of this is one giant, real-time industry humiliation ritual? Let me know your absolute thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and click right here to watch this other incredibly messy deep dive. See y'all next time.